you?
And you look wonderful.
It's lovely. Guilty conscience?
Here, do we have to sit through this corny old stuff?
Shut up.
Oh, pardon me for breathing. Hey, love, have you got the money, Albert? No, don't give me that. Give me something else. Have you got an ice cream? Thanks.
That's the life. Don't you think it's fabulous? I wish I could live like that.
Yeah, well, you better change your job, love. Can't see you gobbling caviar on a clerk's pay. Well, you can't run much of a yacht on 15 quid a week, eh?
Can't you keep quiet?
Oh, that's charming. Well, thank you and good night.
No, wait, I'm sorry.
Look, I'm going. You can do what you like.
Shut up, you kids.
Hey, John, look at that bird over there. Boy, things are looking up tonight, eh?
I've got a room near here.
You what?
Would you like to... Do you want... You know, would you like to come up to my room?
No. Why? I like it here.
Please, let's go somewhere else. Anywhere, please.
Hey, get off!
Let's get out of here. Let's go.
And, what do you have in mind when we get there? Watch the late night movie.
Make me sick.
Now then, Baker, what was it you wanted to see me about?
Well, sir, I was wondering if I could get a transfer, sir.
A transfer? Do you mean you want to change departments?
Yes, sir.
Well, where are you now?
Shoes, sir.
Yes, shoes. Nearly a year now. Now you suddenly want to transfer?
Yes, well, shoes are okay. Well, they're fine, really. I like working there, but...
Yeah?
But I'd like a change. I was wondering if you'd let me train for window dressing, sir.
Well, why that especially?
Well, I like working with clothes and design, displays and everything, and, well, I got A in art, and I've got some great ideas for your window.
Baker,
windows.
look, I must warn you, Baker, you go right back to the bottom again if you do change to window dressing. Less pay than when you started off in shoes.
I don't care. I really don't mind about the money, as long as it's a job I like.
Don't mind about the money.
I promise I won't let you down. I've never been late, and I don't mind working overtime, anything at all.
Well, you're certainly enthusiastic.
Oh, yes, I am. Very.
It would mean starting in the design studio,
In the
which
basement.
is in the... Mr. Royal is
He's the head of the department, yes. Fine man. Very clever artist.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, we'll give it a try.
You will? Oh, thank you, sir. That's fantastic. Thank you. Thank you.
Look at it, just look at it. Are you cross-eyed, Angela?
Mr. Royal? Mr. Royal? Oh.
This hem is torn.
Mr. Royal? Mr. Miller told me to report to you down here, sir. I'm Albert. Albert Baker.
You're Albert Baker. Ah, the trainee. What makes you think that you can dress a window? It's not easy, you know. It's an art. Tell me something. What is wrong with this dress?
Well, I think it looks very nice.
You do. It's not finished.
Phone, Mr. Royal. There's a call for you, Mr. Royal. In your office.
Take your coat off and go away. At this display, I want you to take a few notes. I want to make some adjustments.
Is he the new lad, then?
Yes, and leave him alone and let him get on with his work. Tomorrow night.
Get off, someone will see you. Don't be stupid.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah. All right. And what about that phone call, Mr. Royal?
All right, I'll take it. Thank you.
It's a woman calling.
Really?
Yes, your wife.
Oh. Take Baker up to Mr. Laverley Smith.
He's a dirty old man, isn't he? Still, I shouldn't take any nonsense from him. His bark's worse than his bite. What's your first name, love?
Albert.
Oh. Come along, then. Not one for the chatter, are you, Albert? Oh, What you doing tonight? You wouldn't like to take me for a drink, would you?
I've got an appointment already.
Hard to get, is it? Well, let's go and see old Fishface. This is the new trainee, Mr. Laverley Smith. Come to see the mastermind at work. Give me those.
Trainee, eh? And I'm just finishing here. Now listen. Oh. You see, when I'm working, you don't talk. It spoils the flow.
I see.
And when you're in the window, you walk on the balls of the feet, stand gracefully, and never look at the public. They don't like it. Beautiful. So I say it myself, beautiful. Any questions?
Yes, did you do the Rome display?
Yes, I did.
I thought so. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. It is, isn't it? Yes. Oh.
Could I see it close too?
Oh, well, you'll have to ask Mr. Royal.
Stop daydreaming, Baker.
Good night, Eve. Excuse me, sir, there's a phone call for you.
Do you think you can finish it?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Well, now, let's have a look. Ooh, didn't prick you, did it? That's better. What have you done with your shoes, then? Kicked them off? I can't blame you, really. Anyone's feet to get tired standing in here all day. That's better. You look absolutely super. What would you like to do? We can go anywhere you like. Anywhere. Would you like to dine? It's a beautiful night. We could have dinner on a yacht on the Thames. Or how about the Golden Moon? It's not that far. You can always take the car. Oh, I know it's sure to be crowded, but don't worry. I know the head waiter. He'll give us a table.
Baker! Baker? Give who a table, Baker?
What did you say, sir?
I said give who a table, Baker. You stand there talking to yourself, and there are people out there, Baker, looking at you. Get back to the art department.
Now, the perfect compliment for an egg is beans. So said Lady Whatsit. She made a little supper for her husband, the Viscount. Their elegant apartment overlooking the Thames. No, not the Thames. Overlooking the Seine. Oh, yes. Like Moselle. Gives it a certain piquant je ne sais quoi. And adds immeasurably to the enjoyment of this fashionable repast. Oh, Eve. To us. Doing?
Like a herd of elephants it was. I thought you was dancing.
Dancing, Mrs. Cass?
Yes, you know, dancing. 1, 2, quick, quick. 1, 2, quick,
But
quick.
who with Mrs. Cass?
That's what I've come to find out.
Well, there's no one here. I was just thinking. Walking up and down, thinking.
You think too much, young man. You need looking after, you know.
I've got a girlfriend now, Mrs. Cass.
Oh, you have you? Oh. Well, make sure that you don't bring her up here, young man.
What's going on?
We're getting rid of these dummies.
Why?
Because they're being replaced, that's why.
Being replaced?
We're going over to fiberglass. Wax ones chip and crack.
But what'll happen to these?
They'll be burned,
What?
melted down. I want you to count and log them. Begin with this lot.
Are you taking all the models from the windows?
Not yet, tomorrow.
All of them?
Yes, all of them. Well, don't look at me like an idiot. Start counting. Oh, Jennifer, would you like a drink?
replaced? They can't. But they can't just... No. He's lying. He has to be. Eve.
Do you know what he said? He said if I felt like that, I could get out and walk. Me? Walk? So I gave him a look. Like that.
You never.
I did.
What did you do then?
He went as wide as a sheet. So then he changed his mind. So I changed mine. Now I'm looking for a new bloke.
Oh, what about that guy down... What about that guy downstairs?
Yeah, do you know where he hangs out?
No. I think he lives in Palmer's Green, but I'm not
Do you
sure.
think if I hang round outside,
Yeah.
I could pretend I was waiting for you or something? I might meet him on his way home from work.
Night.
Good night.
Well, what do you feel like doing now?
I don't know.
We could go to a discotheque,
Oh, lovely.
but I can't be too late home. Oh, dear, I forgot. There's one thing I have to do. It means nipping up to my office. Do you mind?
Pretty cold outside. Have to get you a coat or you'll freeze. How about a mink? Would you like that? Come on then.
I really do need your advice. What to put on the floor of the honeymoon suite window? It could either be leopard skin, antelope hide, bear skin. Hey! What's that? Someone's pinched a dummy. You wait here, I've got to see what's going on.
You can't leave me here like this.
Wait.
So old-fashioned. Oh, that's it. I like the colour, don't you?
Whoa! There's someone in the store, Toby.
All right, no one else?
It's a burglar. You fool!
I knew. As soon as we met, I knew. You're like me. Shy. No good at telling people things. You listen. You understand. I don't always understand. I understand you, of course. We're lucky. We're together.
There's a dummy missing from the front window. I noticed it immediately. I tell you, there's a dummy missing.
We'll only borrow it. I'll buy you one. Better than this. But you mustn't catch cold. You keep it round your throat. Keep you nice and warm. You won't even feel the cold. Come, let's go home. And there's no...
There. Give me your torch. I will investigate. You go and phone the police. Baker, you're a thief.
Mr. Royal? It's just us, Mr. Royal.
Us?
We didn't mean any harm.
Us? Who else?
Just the two of us. You were going to have her burned. I was taking her home with me, that's all.
I'm not talking about the dummy. I'm talking about the fur. Give it to me. Huh. Mink. You're in trouble, Baker. That's worth £2,000 at least.
We were only borrowing it.
I know that kind of borrowing.
Please, if I could have something, anything, just to cover her up until we get home.
Why didn't you leave the dummy where it was?
Dummy, sir?
I might not have caught you if you hadn't gone around dragging that dummy with you. Let me get that dress.
You mustn't touch her, please. Don't do that.
Pull yourself together, Baker. You've made a mistake, but that's not the end of the world.
Don't touch her!
How dare you? Have you gone out of your mind? You little pipsqueak.
Heavens, what a row! Not Piccadilly Circus. Oh, must have been drunk. Oh, come on, nice tray.
Well, I had to. They'll say I killed him. Well, we know it was an accident. It's our word against theirs. All that really matters is we're together. For the first time, we're alone together. Just you and me. And the rest of the world doesn't matter. We can stay here. Rest. We'll be safe here.
Mr. Royal asked me to wait for him. Well, the next thing I knew, this boy came dashing out with a dummy.
So you said. How long did you wait?
10, 15 minutes. Oh, I was just about to push off when Albert
Came dashing out of the store with a dummy. Come along, miss. You came in with Royal, didn't you? You went upstairs with him? Something happened, an accident.
Sarge.
huh?
No.
This is the night watchman. Got something you ought to hear.
Yeah?
There's a dummy missing from the front window. That's what Mr. Royal said when he come in. Well, there is.
Missing, not just moved.
No, missing. Stolen. Gone. I've had a look. Somebody's pinched it.
Right. Now, miss, this boy, Albert, what's his other name?
Baker.
Do you know where he lives?
Would you like some music? What would you like? No, don't tell me. Let me guess. I know. There. We've got the same taste, you and me. We've got such a lot to find out about each other. That would be fun. The police. It's all right. We can't stay here. They've got my address at the store. What'll I do? What'll I do? Get out. Get out of town. Go to the country. Yes. Stay with friends. No, I haven't got any friends. Wait a minute. What about George? That's it, George. He's an artist. I met him on a rally. He gave me his phone number. Said anytime. Here it is. Here it is. I'm just going down to phone George. I'll be back as soon as I can. Operator? Yes, I want to phone Suffolk. The exchange is Devlin 136. 6. Yes, I'll hang on.
Hey, the phone. Hey, Kim, the phone. I'm creating, man. So am I. George Esmond residence? Who? Albert White?
Well, don't you remember, we met on the anti-war demonstration the other week. Well, you gave me your telephone number, said any time I want to go out to the country to let you know.
Albert! Yeah! Hey, Albert, baby, what you doing?
Who is that?
Albert, baby! Hey, what's on your beautiful mind, man? Yeah, sure you can. When? Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow.
George, do you mind if I bring a girl?
Do I mind? I sure don't mind, baby. I'm very much in favor of that kind of scene. The address?
No. Hang on.
Yeah, Albie? Anchor Cottage, Caulfield, near Devlin.
Yes, I've got that. Right, thanks, George. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, hello, Mrs. Cass.
Do you know what time it is?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'll try and keep quiet.
Was it you what burst in a few minutes ago, knocked my table over?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You haven't got anybody up in your room with you, have you?
Of course not.
Well, it sounds as if you came in with somebody.
No, I really haven't, Mrs. Cass. I was just going to bed.
Do you feel like a little glass of something make you sleep well, huh?
Well, it's a bit late.
Oh, nonsense. You're far too worked up, my lad, to want to go to sleep. Go upstairs and get your dressing gown on. I'll wait here. Is that okay?
Yes, all right. I'll be down as soon as I can.
Don't be too long, dear.
It's okay. We'll hitch a lift and be there in the morning. We'll have to sneak downstairs. The old hag thinks I'm going to have a drink with her. You're like George. He'll let us stay there till we find a place of our own. We'll be safe there.
Come on in, it's open. Albert, sweetheart, you made it. Hey, you are Albert, aren't you?
Well, yes.
You made pretty quick time.
Well, I got a lift in a lorry and it dropped us almost right outside your door. I hope you didn't mind me phoning like that.
Hey, like I need you, Dad. Great to see you. Didn't you, say something about a bird?
Yes, she's outside.
Well, what's she doing out there in the snow and the cold? Bring her in. Let's be hospitable, man.
George, this is Eve. Darling, this is my friend, George.
Hey, man, is this a crazy guy?
I hope you'll excuse the fact that we're rather scruffy. We had a bit of a rough ride down, you see. You're tired, aren't you, love?
Hey, Albert's a cute bit.
Is there anywhere she can lie down, George? You'll feel better after a nap and a hot bath, love.
Now, Mrs. Case, do you have any idea where he might have gone?
Oh, no, not the faintest. He never used to tell me a thing. He was a funny chap. Odd, you know.
What way was he odd?
Well, I don't know. Kind of peculiar. Talking to himself. If you spoke to him, he only seemed to be half there.
How long had he lived here?
Oh, about, let me see now, about 6 months, yes.
But you must have seen somebody with him, a friend, a girlfriend, maybe?
Well, I couldn't swear to it, mind you, but last night, it did seem to me that he was, hiding something from me. I had the idea that he had a girl in his room. I couldn't swear to it, mind you.
A girl?
Nothing here.
He was a terrible client,
Yes,
you know. He used to
thank
make the
you,
most
Mrs. Cash.
awful noise and never got a
Thank
wink
you.
of sleep. Oh, thanks.
If he does get in touch with you, will you please ring us? There's the number.
Oh, what a lovely card.
Weirdest thing I ever saw.
Cooksville.
He's so way out. He's in orbit. Listen, George. Take my tip. Get shot of him. He's creepy.
Look, if the kid needs help, I just can't throw him out.
Okay, Florence Nightingale, swing your lamp.
Hey, you should be a missionary with all that compassion.
Have you stopped to ask yourself yet why he looked you up? You meet some guy you don't know how to protest much. Give him your phone number like you give everyone your phone number. Then a couple of weeks later, this same guy calls you...
Now, stick it on the wall, Dad. What are you driving
I
at?
don't drive, man. I just walk round in circles.
Knock it off. How is she, baby?
She's sound asleep. I didn't realize how tired she was. Thoughtless of me, I should have known. Her head touched the pillow and she went straight off.
Did she?
Hey, come on, Ken.
You'll meet her when she wakes up. I'll introduce you.
I think I'd better be getting off now, George. Goodbye. Oh, and, Albie, say hello to Eve for me, will you?
He's not going because of us, is he?
No, he was going anyway.
It's a shame we can't meet Eve.
Hey, ever try hand at painting?
Well, I've done 1 or 2 drawings of Eve, but they weren't very good, so I threw them away.
You really are hung up on this Eve of yours, aren't you?
We're in love. Very much in love.
Why don't you tell me more about her? How'd you meet her?
She picked me up. Well, not really. She smiled at me. Caught my eye in the street and we got talking, that's all.
We?
I never believed in it. You know, love at first sight. Not until it happened with Eve.
Now she's in love with you, too.
Yes, she is. You're my best friend, George. Well, after Eve, of course.
Man, we only met once before. Haven't you got any other friends?
Not many. No, I haven't.
Hey, you hungry?
Not very.
Tell me, how about girls? Other girls. I mean, you're a nice-looking fellow. I kind of thought you had it made. One look and they tumble.
Yeah, that's the trouble. Dirty-minded little tarts. All they think of is bed, bed, bed.
Right, baby. Well, that's what quite a lot of people think about quite a lot of the time. Me included.
Oh, that's not true. I mean, when we met on that rally, well, you're a serious person. You think, do things. Eve's different, too. She's elegant, sophisticated. And she thinks about things, too, the same as you.
Yeah. Think she'd like something to eat?
No, I'll take her a tray later.
I'd like to know her better.
Not today, George. She's too tired.
Albert,
Tomorrow.
baby, you listen to me. Now look at me. Yeah, that's it. Albert, really tell me what happened in London?
They were going to send her away.
You stopped them.
Yes, I ought to go and see how she
Albert,
is.
baby, what happened?
Nothing! There was an accident. It was an accident.
All right, baby. All right. And now you think they'll take Eve away from you if they find out, that's right? Look, do you trust me? Promise me you'll keep on trusting me, Albert. Will you do that? What did I say to you? You hang on to that. I'm your friend. I don't want to see you get hurt. All right? Hey, Albert, you're gonna need help, you know that. I'll do all I can, but men be enough. Albert, it's a tough old world, Albert. You're heading in the wrong direction. You're backing out, and that's not the way. That doesn't help anyone. Me, I take the world by the throat. Make it give me what I want, like friends, bread, freedom, someone to talk to, someone to love.
But I talk to Eve. I love her.
I know that. But has she told you she loves you?
I'm happy now for the first time. Leave me alone.
Hey, no, man. You listen. Has she said one word to you? Answered one question you asked her? Eaten any of the food you cooked? Has she?
Yes, she has. Yes.
Albert, she can't. You know she can't talk.
She does.
Hey, man, you're crazy out of your mind. You gotta get help. You gotta see someone. Albert, she's not real. Oh, man.
Eve. George. George said... He said I was crazy. It's not true, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
This is Mrs. Cass, Inspector. I've just remembered that Mr. Baker made a phone call last night, and there's an address here with his handwriting. Yeah. What? Well, I'm trying to read it. Yeah, it says something like, Anchor Cottage. A place looks like, Lawfield. Oh, it's terrible writing here, I can't see.
Answer one question you asked her. Has she ever said one word to you? Has she, Albert? Yes. No, man, listen. She told you she loves you. Has she told you she loves you? Has she told you? Has she told you she loves you?
She does. She does.
It's all right. It's all right.
You do love me, don't you? Eve, tell me you love me.
You don't have to ask.
Say it. Say, I love you.
I love you, Albert. What's wrong?
I was going over some things. I got worried.
I'm here with you. That's all that matters.
Yes.
Relax. Calm down. There. That's better, isn't it? Now, what were you so worried about,
Things that George said. I started to believe it wasn't true.
What?
You.
Me? I'm real enough.
You were us then.
Does that prove anything?
Yes.
Then how could you have doubted? Oh, Albert. Albert, how can I ever give you everything you've given to me?
But I haven't done anything. Not really.
Well, you got me out of that store. And you saved me from Mr. Royal. And you brought me here.
But that wasn't anything.
You risked your life for me.
It's because I love you.
If I loved you all my life, I could never repay all the things you've done for me.
Yeah, all right. Without you, I would have gone mad with loneliness. I reckon that's a fair exchange.
You reckon? Do you?
Yes, I do.
You know what? I think you're very handsome.
Shut up.
George Esmond banged the car. It's not this kid I had staying with. In trouble? I think so. His name is Baker. Alan Baker. Yeah, he got here this afternoon. No, he's asleep right now. I think he might get violent. He said there's been one accident already. Urgent? Man, I should say so. He's calling the police. What was that? And go easy, will you, Doc? He's a nice kid. But anything he's done, we don't want the police to get involved.
You want some beer? Here, catch.
Yeah, we'll rest here for a while. Hey, you got all mud in your hair. That's better.
Well, you looked so dirty, I thought you needed a bath.
That'll brush out later. You lie still. Rest for a while. You must be tired.
Hello? We've got company. What have we got here, then?
Hey!
Having fun?
That nearly hit us.
That was the idea.
Well, what do you think you're doing?
His aim's terrible. What do you want to do that for? You might have hurt someone.
Can I have my beer can back, please? I haven't finished
Look,
it.
we're very tired. We need some rest.
Natty dresser, isn't he?
Oh, very natty. Did your girlfriend get that for you, dear?
Well, as a matter of fact, she did.
Well, next time, ask her to get you something a bit more frilly.
What'd you do that for?
I felt like it, didn't I?
Let's go and have a look at his bird then, shall we? I reckon any bird deserves
She's
someone
sleeping.
better
Now,
than him.
don't disturb her.
We shall just have to wake her up and ask for her permission, shan't we? Introduce us, darling.
Leave her alone. Now, just leave us alone.
You're a bit selfish with the bird, aren't you? We don't like people to be selfish.
We just want to take a look at her. That's all. For a start, anyway.
No! No!
You've got no choice, mate.
Right, then. If you've finished, we'll go and introduce ourselves to your girlfriend.
No!
You're not very friendly.
Look, go away! Get out!
Anything you say. But first, I want to do your girlfriend a bit of good. Right?
Oh, You're all the same. Filthy-minded rotten pigs. Scared of anyone not smaller than you.